Greetings, fellow children of time and space. It's your host, Tomoya Shadow, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to be continuing right where we last left off, trying to complete some more side quests, and I really hate this setup that I'm using right now because everything's so small. I hate this, I hate this. I need to get my iPad charger as soon as I can so I can be able to be on full screen again, but we're going to be continuing right where we last left off and try and complete some more of these quests. So without further ado, let's get started right away with today's adventure and see what's in store for us. Allons-y! Hello, Texie. Welcome to the live stream. Where do I need to go? Right there.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come. It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it? But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Ooh. Extend a friendly ask. Yep.
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Boom! Seto's still alive. I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
Ooh, that voice, though.
After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive. Yes, it is I, Elizabeth.
They changed his voice.
Through your time in Emetselk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emmett Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emmett Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one
Two
should
likes on one
stray
account,
at
how
the
is
end
that
of so
possible?
onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least, and 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside. A man after my own heart.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
I swear the music in this game is so good. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of mineral liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos? A particularly violent trade with Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind, but do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us. But there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. We certainly can't leave them like this. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor, but be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? You know, it's still funny that even though we're able to travel here, you would think that we should be dead. Considering where we are. Trusting your hand to each sack in turn, you find that all are filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find that raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy. What? Clammy cask. On cursory sniff, you detect the faint aroma of fresh oranges, a far cry from the rather memorable scent of mineral liver. I swear, my inventory space is just full. Why is it full? I hate this. I don't need that. That can go. That can go. That can go. This infuriates me. Is it this one? These boxes are filled with assorted vegetables. Liver is not a vegetable. No, it's a mineral. I am sorry, that is a terrible joke. Excuse me? Fucker? Why are you targeting me? Why are you targeting me? Why are you targeting me? Oh, you're bringing your friend. Here. Yep. From the squelching noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Are those them? Perhaps you deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding collusion storehouses as well as those of the Ondu. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can discuss this after we see delivered safely back to Tos Af. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Lalafell! What gear set is they wearing? Is that the, that's the Ward Pelt of Healing. They've got the Deep Shadow gear, which I still need to actually work on, getting. And of course, I still gotta, upgrade it. You fucker! I will skin you alive! Nope, wrong way. Relieved to see you unspeared. Our precious livers! I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Collusion, the Founder's floor. Tell me, Tolzoth, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Collusion warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The EULMORE army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is of the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are, in fact, key to the Benthos' plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young, and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. Oh, I missed that entire line. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the Illuminated Land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarant, I will call upon the assistance of another. Dragon! I want that mount so badly, but I do not want to do the trial for it. That's the thing. I don't know which one would I want. I'll just pick one and go with it. Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. Fuck. Sullen, that's in Lakeland, if I'm correct. Wait. Better idea. Yeah, it is. Let's see here. Flying car! hurt. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You perfected your technique, then? Just so, the water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provide a purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. He is going to drown! Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Yeah, Urianger, why don't you swim? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned. Truly. Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. He's going to drown. I'm calling it now. He's going to drown. This man's a fucking Jesus. He's walking on water. He's done it. Incredible. I don't think he's going to make it far, though. At least that's what I believe. I called it. Called it! For the love of... I knew he wouldn't make it that far! Mine apologies. That technique requires the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fwaf, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. Yep, he's not Jesus. Okay. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Looks like you too are tired. Thancred? There's nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell, though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll agree. Yeah! An invention called a boat! I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last fight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. With all haste shall it be done. I swear, if it's not voiced, I need to take off the auto-advance thing. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me naught. Oh, for heaven's sake. Is that all? Yami and I are more than capable of that. Why'd you throw my name out? With the Koja's blessing, we'll have it done with it in moments. And better than that, than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go. I swear, is this woman my wife or what? It's the way she acts towards me. It's like, seriously, you would think we're a married couple. I am in your debt. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, going the wrong way. Ah, fuck it. I already messed up. No, I'm not. It's just the way she acts. I summon Flying Chicken! Well, technically a chocobo's not a chicken, but it does look like one. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. This man is speaking whale! Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. A primal having a friend! Wow. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him, and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs. And together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I will not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Kalusia. That's all? I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine. Later then. Alphino's laughing at her. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Bullshit! Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest. For me. You cannot deny the lolly. Oh, alright, if you insist. You too, Yami. You've been running yourself ragged. What? But I'm the warrior of darkness. I don't need to be resting. I need to be brooding in the dark, enjoying the shadows. But I feel fine. I could be the childish route, or I could be like, yes, ma'am. Fine. I'll be the good guy. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the Spirit Hall anon. What? Word of advice? Never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place at Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. Again, what is this rest you speak? I am the warrior of fucking darkness. I don't believe in rest. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. I'm not as old as you two. If anything, I believe our characters canonically in their teens or their early 20s at best. To hear her speak, you think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Tancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. It is a nice view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? If you're the warrior of the night, are you Batman? Yes, I am Batman. That reminds me, I am so prepared for this new game that Warner Brothers is making for Batman. I am definitely going to be doing a Let's Play of that once it comes out. Help! Someone! Quickly! Of course. Well, rest is over. Time for serious shit. It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the CRYSTARIUM. Barely escaped what mean life. I suppose we might have predicted this. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you! If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much. No more than they have already have by interrupting our relaxation, at any rate. What do I feel like flying? I choose Flying Dinosaur! And yes, Texie, I'm actually flying a dinosaur. What is the logic here? Exactly! Exactly! There's no logic here that I am flying a dinosaur. Logic without the window. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. Do they? Do they really? I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness! We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting us again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from the Infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet, and on patrol, no less. Well, there's nothing as official as all of that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty, but as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are a few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man and the resolve to see it through. Oh boy! I remember you. The excitable one. Who cares about logic? Look at anime. Every main character eats abnormal amounts of food. True! Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard. But I don't just want to protect Lakeland, I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Novrant. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the old odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, well. Future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us not to frighten idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elizabeth's scheme to light. Ooh! Every time we get a picture like that on a quest, it means either three things. Cutscenes, trial, or a new dungeon. That's a new dungeon. Thus, reminded of the urgency of your investigation, Urianger would press on. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elizabeth's machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the Spirit Hall now. What is that? Neo-Ishgardian Hat of Scouting. Ooh, I actually like that. And this is a ninja set? Neo-Ishgardian Top of Scouting. It's level 480 gear. I'm gonna have to check the market board once I can. Split hull. That's back towards EULMORE. I can actually teleport to EULMORE right fast, and I think they got a market board there. No, they don't. They don't. Do they? I don't think they do. The CRYSTARIUM has one, but EULMORE doesn't. Where to teleport? Actually, let me teleport to the, return to the CRYSTARIUM. I need to check the gear on the marketplace. Hey, it's a friend! I shall... bow. He is AFK at the moment, but I shall bow nonetheless. He's playing a level 80 samurai. He's got fucking the fucking deep. Well, he's got parts of the deep shadow gear. He's missing one piece. Nope, missing two pieces from the looks of it. In fact, what I need to do is go to EULMORE and see about upgrading this gear. So once I check the marketplace, we'll go to EULMORE and see about upgrading some of my gear that I got. Market. Okay. Let me see here. Weapons. Neo Ishgardian Blade. It's a level 480 weapon. Ooh, it's a black blade. Interesting. How much is it though? 1 million. Never mind. Never mind. I don't have that much money. Even though I wouldn't mind the hat. But it's 2 million. This gear is expensive as hell. Ooh. I like this top. I won't lie about that. I do like this top. Hang on. Save this outfit. I want to see what it all looks like all together. We got the hat. The gloves. Very nice. Not a big fan of the green, but it does look nice. But it's a good shade of green going along with the black. Ooh. I like this. I actually like this. What the fuck? This is nice. And it complements my character very well. I wish I had the money though. I would love to have the money to get this gear set. But I don't have that kind of money. Because if I get that, I would have to get everything. I would need the earrings. I would need the necklace. I would need the bracelet. And I would need 2 rings. Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool looking gear set. Let me see something here. Enable dye. Nope, not midnight blue. That's too dark. It would have to be royal blue. Yeah, it does look really good. It looks really good. The only thing that's the problem is that it's fucking expensive. It'll go down in price once this gear becomes obsolete. But by that time, there's chances that people will buy it outright and then it won't be available on the store at all. and it sucks. I love this gear. I love how it looks, because gear for my class doesn't ever look this good. Wait, what is this? That's new. This is new. This is new. This is so new. I want it. I want this. I so want this, but there's none available. Fuck. I want this. This would look perfect with this gear set. I'm going to get this blade sooner or later, if it's ever available on the marketplace. I am going to get this. That one's not too good. I don't like the colors. But this, but the Neo-ish Guardian blade, as well as this one, I want. I want this so badly. When did they add this? This has to be new. Okay, EULMORE. Okay, let's see here. Now, who do I talk about getting my gear upgraded? I think it's you. Okay. I need Deep Shadow Solvent. Where do I get that? Really? Someone's calling themselves Harley Quinn, and they actually look like her. That's awesome. Is it here? Deep Shadow Solvent. No, you don't have it, so... Oh, please don't tell me. Lightweight Tombstone. Nope, you don't have it either, so who has it? Oh, thank God, you do have it. And don't I have the weapon already? I do, so I could level up this for the better version of it. I need to run that raid a little more in order to get this stuff. Oh, right. It's currently equipped. So let me just unequip it for a second. Yep. I want to upgrade this to its stronger form. $470. And that bumped up... No, it didn't, actually. That bumped me up to 453. Let's see here. I need this piece and the twine. I already have that piece and the twine, so let me get the twine. Unequip this. Bumps me up to 454. How many tombstones do I have? 559. Can I get anything right now? I could get the hands, I could get the belt, which I think I will actually go ahead and get the belt. Or would it be better to get the hands? Actually, on second thought, get the headpiece. And from there, all I need to do is work on getting the other stuff, which shouldn't be too hard to do so, because all I have to do is grind. Oh god, stretch the back, stretch everything. Everything hurts. That felt good. Right here.'Tis time. Pray make ready. I cannot pronounce that word to save my life. Okay. We've got a new dungeon to experience. What is the gear level for it? I have just high enough gear for it. And this will be our first time running it. So this will be a new experience. This is the one thing that I hate the most about this game, the wait. Yeah, the music is really good in this game. Alright, I'll still be here. Alright, let us begin. Ooh, tea does sound good right now. Ooh, this is so cool looking. Very nice. Hey, we made it! Thanks for the ride, Bismarck! I just realized everyone in my party is a female. What the fuck? A fish dinosaur? It's literally called Unknown. Oh shit. Ah! That hurt. Oh fuck me. Why does it hate me? Dancer and healer gear. Don't need any of these right now. Piece of gear I need. Need that. Oh, God! Uh-oh, we've lost our tank! I'm disconnected. Fuck you! This is actually a pretty cool dungeon, I won't lie. It's a turtle! Ugh. It's ugly! This game reminds me of Metin 2. I've never heard of that. really like Dragon Ball. First Quinto, now Roshi's turtle. That's funny. Whew. That was good.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Light to keep the darkness in check?
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emet-Selch never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, And to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Ah, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause. Far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Hydaelyn is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus?
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
So as long as
Seven
Elidibus
hells.
is alive,
Then who
Zodiark is
or
still
what
alive.
are we dealing with?
The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. No response. Confound it. If I may, milady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. So, what I'm guessing here is that the emissary that we know as Elidibus is actually not Elidibus, but Zodiark in human form. This calls to mind a truth that Emmett Selk did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office, afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role cometh vacant. Perchance the Elizabeth at Zodiac's heart and the emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. That is also possible. It is possible. If the previous Elizabeth perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of etherology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. You may now enter an Amnesis Anador with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. Right. Echoes of a Fallen Star. Urianger presumably has some idea as to what you might usefully do while Y'shtola pursues her investigations in Amnesis Anador. Can we but uncover Elizabeth's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs to be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation, to the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Oh! Ooh! That hurt. What's with the crowd of people?
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness!
You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people. And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Where's that sound? What's going on?
What's happening to the sky?
Oh, hell. The final days? Are you kidding?
Wicked light. Oh no.
By the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
Heidelin? Impossible!
You and all. Then why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear? Feel? Think?
I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light! You're back! What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
No, you're not.
I've been chosen?
Can it be?
Me, the hero.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto. Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Heidelin has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
I am so confused. What is he up to? The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand. But that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. Yeah, he's made a mess of everything right now. He is gone, then? I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay, their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Vonod among them, I am sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo. And it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree, though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken. The men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light, Oddbert, yourself most of all. And so I'd ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They set off for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I say. If I recall correctly, Raban took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. That is true! Without Raban, we never would have went into the world. I think that comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonod, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Amnesis to us. Ouch! Damn it! I hit my foot again. You again? I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. Strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. While your findings in Amnesis Ander do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design, nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason, we must needs trust to Y'shtola's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to receive the Ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Alright, then I look forward to your return. then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as is possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch might have asked if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel. Of course, we are presently studying the principles of underpinning memory transference and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transfer methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly, but there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to assure the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I could do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. A pleasure as always, Master Nomura. I am relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion. Though, if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite? Very good. Do let me know if there is anything you require. Who's knocking? Master Nomura, it's Glenard, from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. A friend? Grandson? It is Grandson. Well met, sinner. I was looking forward to a welcome respite here in the CRYSTARIUM, but the moods here are not exactly conducive to relaxation, as I'm sure you've noticed. I'd wagered you know more about what's going on than anyone else in the city. Care to share? I can't say that I envy you your prey. Dark work, this twisting of the Warrior's Light legacy. Reminds me of what became of old Dekalocene, though this Asine of yours is a fair bit more chatty. I'm tempted to silence him myself. Brandon made his mistakes. I'm sure they all did, but the past is the past. They've earned their rest. I'm not about to let him sully Ardbrook's good name. What, you want me to leave it to you? Right. I'm not the only one carrying all that weight. Very well, but only because you asked. Oh, wait a minute, I see what they did. And I think I messed up. They actually made it where the two people who we talked to for the class quests are able to give us certain terms of dialogue, and I chose the tank one. I never did the healer or the ranged class, so that is something I won't have. But I did do the melee DPS as well as the tank. So I could have chosen between both of them, and they probably would have given me similar dialogue. Remember, if you ever need me, just say the word. I'll be there. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus. Nope.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
He's still turning into crystal, slowly but surely.
Oh, perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
Why is Xenos seeing the events of Amarant?
The dream again.
Meanwhile, in the source. Elidibus.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
At least I think that's not. I don't think that is Elidibus.
Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emet-Selch have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
The final days?
That must be Elidibus, though.
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
And with that, that will bring the live stream to an end, because now all that needs to be done is trying to get me better gear so I can get access to the new trial and the new raid. So I will be doing that on my own free time, and once I do, I will showcase the trial and the raid for you guys' enjoyment. So that'll be all for today's live stream. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the live stream, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out Mother Roy's New York page or click a link in the description below. Help her achieve your dream of being a mangaka, believe in the creature too. You won't be disappointed. And as always, this is your host, Tomoya Shadow, the Time Lord of Gaming, saying along Z, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone.